The following names, dates, and locations are rooted in real historical events, but the storytelling is a product of my own imagination. I've crafted the storytelling this way to help people following along more easily, spark their interest, and deepen their understanding of the past. They were hiding behind what once were houses, cars, or even trashes that was big enough to hide them. And once they had the opportunity, they would run as fast as they could in hope to find something else to hide behind. Their neighbors left weeks ago. They said they would try to go to United States of America. They didn't really know how, but they will try, they said. Jacques didn't know if his neighbors has made it safely to North America. He knew that he will probably never has the answer. He will never be able to see his oldest friend and his family again. But at this very moment, it was the least of his problems. He stayed as long as he could in his house with his family in hope that things will get better. Plus, he had nowhere to go. But the situation of his country kept getting worse, and today he had no choice to leave the city that saw him, his wife, and his kids grow. Gunshots and misery everywhere. This was Port-au-Prince, Haiti, the year 2025. In 2024, more than 5,000 people died and 70,000 were moved to political and economical instabilities, along with escalating gang violences that are ravaging the country. They primarily are displaced within the country, but also in countries across the Americas, including Mexico, the Dominican Republic, and the United States of America. The ones moving out within the country either go to safer areas in Port-au-Prince, the capital, even though gangs has taken around 80% of the city, or go to live with family members that live in makeshift shelters provided by international humanitarian groups, such as the United Nations, the World Food Programme, and other organizations that have been working to provide food, water, and basic services as 1.64 million are on the brink of famine, and around 5.4 to 5.8 million people suffer severe hunger, nearly half its population. Inflation also drastically increased food prices, with families that are now spending up to 70% of their income in basic needs. In addition, hospitals in Port-au-Prince seems to be heavily targeted by either gang leaders, police officers, or local vigilantes. Local vigilantes are community members or groups of citizens who take law enforcement into their own hands, often because they feel that the official authorities are unable to provide security. In November 13, 2024, an ambulance carrying two injured persons was attacked by a group of police officers and local vigilantes, provoking the death of the patients who were being transported in need of medical care. It led to the suspension of operations in Port-au-Prince by Doctors Without Borders, which was a major provider of free quality services. It severely impacted Haiti's healthcare. Death and rape threats to staff members were stated. In September 2024, the university's hospital of Mirbalais in Port-au-Prince was attacked by armed men who reportedly tried to steal medical supplies. This hospital was one of the few well-equipped hospitals in Haiti. This caused the hospital to close their doors and relocate existing patients. No deaths or injuries were reported. In December 17, 2024, in Port-au-Prince, Gang members from the coalition Vivant Sam, which is a temporary alliance for combined actions, set the Bernard Meves hospital on fire, destroying four operating rooms, laboratory equipment, the two scanners, the operation rooms, and the administration. Rare and unique materials in Haiti that was available only in this health institution, recognized for its expertise in trauma and neurosurgery. Fortunately, the hospital had been evacuated due to prior threats, so no patients or staff were armed. In December 24, 2024, in Port-au-Prince, gang members killed two journalists and a police officer during the reopening of Haiti's largest public hospital in the city, University Hospital of Peace. Hospitals are targeted as a way to control key area, to destabilize, gain power, and intimidate both citizens and authorities. The main goal is to instill fear and gain power. Additionally, hospitals might also be targeted for resources, such as medical supplies, or to prevent rival groups from receiving care. Seeing the severity of the situation in Haiti, several countries are stepping in to help address the ongoing situation in the country, providing humanitarian aid, supporting security efforts, and working alongside local organizations to bring stability and relief to the population. However, unfortunately, some countries are turning their backs on Haiti, sending citizens back to their country despite the crisis. Canada funded 123 million to improve security in Haiti, including support for Haitian migrants. Kenya deployed police officers in the island as part of a multinational security support mission, and Jamaica has sent personnel to the multinational security support mission, including police officers. Dominican Republic, although sharing the island with Haiti, has recently increased deportations of Haitian migrants, aiming to expel up to 10,000 per week. Mistreatment and human rights violations have been reported. This mass deportation from Dominican Republic shows many tensions and differences between the two countries that has not always been a reflection of the past. Historically, Dominican Republic provided some humanitarian aid and allowed migration from Haiti. Guadeloupe has also been deporting Haitian migrants, which have been criticized by associations. The United States of America allowed Haitian citizens to reside and work legally due to the Extended Temporary Protected Status, or TPS, initially due to February 3, 2026. But the Department of Homeland Security announced a partial change of the previous decision, changing the TPS designation from 18 months to 12 months, ending it on August 3, 2025. There is no immediate requirement for TPS holders to return to Haiti. President Donald Trump ordered a 90-day pause on foreign aid, including Haiti. This freeze has led to significant challenges, including a severe hunger crisis, which over half of Haiti's population expected to experience, and extreme food shortages through June 2025. The suspension of the U.S. aid has exacerbated these conditions as many critical programs have been put on hold, leaving millions without essential support. In April 16, 2025, France and United Kingdom made a joint statement on the political situation of Haiti, confessing their concern by reports of criminal gangs. They declared being committed to maintain pressure on those who seek to destabilize Haiti via the implementation of sanctions. These sanctions include freezing assets, banning travel, restricting arms transfers, which means sending or selling weapons like guns or explosives from one place to another, and prohibiting European Union entities from providing them with financial support. European Union also sanctioned three Haitian gang leaders in December 2024. Jonel Catel, leader of the Terre Noire gang, Gabriel Jean-Pierre, leader of the GPEB coalition, and Ferdinand Tylus, leader of the Cocohat Sanjas gang. France has recently been dedicated to helping Haiti by also giving 16.5 to fight hunger and help people who had to leave their homes out of 40 million given last year. The rest of the money probably went to other projects like healthcare, education, or rebuilding buildings and infrastructures in Haiti. Despite their determination to help Haiti, motivated by their shared history, France, more specifically the French president, have been heard saying inappropriate remarks concerning the actual state of Haiti. Indeed, in November 2024, Emmanuel Macron was filmed calling Haiti's Transition Council total morons for dismissing Prime Minister Harry Cornille, adding that Haiti's problems were somewhat because of Haitians themselves, implying they had to take responsibility for the situation. This made many people in Haiti upset and made the country to summon the French ambassador, expressing that such remarks were unfriendly and inappropriate, especially knowing the horrific past linking those two countries. In April 2025, French President Emmanuel Macron acknowledged the historical injustice of Haiti being forced to pay a large indemnity to France following its independence. Speaking on the 200th anniversary of the 1825 agreements, Macron highlighted how France demanded 115 million gold francs as compensation for its last colony, a debt later reduced to 90 million, but so burdensome it took Haiti until 1947 to pay off. Macron called the decision an unjust burden on the newly independent nation and announced the creation of a joint French Haitian historical commission to evaluate the shared past and recommend future actions. However, he stopped short of addressing Haiti's long standing demands for reparations. The legacy of this financial burden continues to impact Haiti, contributing to persistent poverty and current crises such as widespread gang violence and displacement. Macron's administration has previously acknowledged France's colonial legacy in Algeria, Cameroon, and Rwanda, but has consistently resisted reparations. The new commission is seen as a step toward acknowledging historical truths and promoting a peaceful future. On June 4th, 2025, President Trump officialized the banishment of 12 countries, including Haiti, to enter the United States of America by signing what's called a proclamation banning travel. He justifies this decision by stating that it is intended to protect the country, citing national security concerns. Many Haitians share concerns in response to this decision as they feel abandoned by the US, which not long ago helped Haitians relocate by offering them the TPS, Extended Temporary Protected Status. Haitians with dual nationality are also sharing their concerns in the media. One said, I have dual nationality, Haitian and American. I live in the US, but members of my family live in Haiti. What if I go there to visit them? Will the US let me come back? This decision from the President Donald Trump impacts many lives and holds a lot of gray area when it comes to the future of the relationship between the United States of America and the countries affected by the ban. Despite historical and recent help from the US to Haiti, Donald Trump has been seen on TV sharing his personal view of Haiti's situation. On December 10, 2024, during a presidential debate against Kamala Harris, Donald Trump stated, in Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets of the people that live there, referring to Haitian migrants in Springfield, Ohio. This would broadcast live on national television and quickly spread through media outlets. He then repeated and elaborated on the claim during a Univision town hall in Doral, Florida, on October 16, 2024, saying they were eating other things too, that they're not supposed to be.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country.
These statements were widely debuted. Springfield local authorities confirmed there were no credible reports or evidence of Haitian immigrants eating pets. Many Haitians located in Springfield said they have been suffering from constant racism and harassment since those claims. On July 7, 2021, a group of men murdered the Haitian president, Jovenel Moise. About 26 people were arrested, and many of them are Colombian nationals. Some names have been publicly reported. Since the assassination, the country has lacked a functioning government. Prime Minister Ariel Henry assumed power without elections, leading to political instability and gang violence. After Ariel Henry's resignation on April 25, 2024, justified as part of political negotiations, an effort to bring fresh leadership amid ongoing turmoil, Gary Conille was appointed as interim prime minister. However, on November 10, 2024, the Transitional President Council removed Cornille from office and appointed Alex Didier Fils-Aimé as the new interim prime minister. Those changements are explained publicly by the need for better governance. The United Nations has deployed a multinational security support mission to assist the Haitian National Police. However, the mission has faced funding shortages and personnel shortfalls, limiting its effectiveness. The Haitian government plans to restore order by strengthening security forces and preparing for elections. A new president is expected to be inaugurated by February 7, 2026. They are also seeking international support to rebuild the country's infrastructure and economy. The Haitian government is basically limited in how much it can operate inside the country. Many officials work from safer areas or even abroad because gang violence controls large part of Port-au-Prince and other key cities. So in a way, they're managing things remotely or from protected zones. It is definitely a major challenge for effective governance. There are multiple ways for people living outside of Haiti to help Haitians during the ongoing crisis. Number one, you can start by contributing to international and local organizations actively supporting Haitians, such as World Food Program, WFP, that provides emergency food and school meal programs, Action Against Hunger, that works on hunger relief and local food production initiatives, UNICEF, that offers healthcare, education, and child protecting services, and Haitian led organizations that are supporting grassroots groups for direct impact. You can also prioritize donations to organizations addressing immediate needs like food, shelter, and healthcare. Number two, another way to help Haitians is by encouraging governments to support humanitarian aid for Haiti, to advocate for immigration policies like temporary protected status (TPS) for Haitians, and to increase funding for international relief efforts. Number three, you can also support Haitian businesses by buying Haitian products like coffee, crafts, or art through fair trade organizations. This helps strengthen Haiti's economy by creating jobs and income streams for local producers. Number four, raising awareness is very important. You can share credible information about the crisis to keep global attention on Haiti, and use social media, community events, or local organizations to educate others about the challenges Haiti faces and how they can help. Number five, volunteering and or offering expertise is also a great way to help Haitians by being a professional such as doctors, engineers, or educators. Volunteering through established organizations can provide critical on-the-ground assistance. Lawyers or advocates can support Haitians in asylum or immigration processes. Number six, to promote long-term solutions, you can advocate for sustainable development programs in Haiti, such as agricultural investments, education, and infrastructure projects. Support initiatives that empower Haitians to rebuild their communities. Number 7. You can donate supplies thoughtfully by sending items, food, or medical supplies. Coordinate with organizations on the ground to ensure item meets actual needs and reach affected areas efficiently. Number 8. To support Haitian migrants in your community, you can help them by providing legal aid, housing, or mentorship to help them adjust and build stable lives. Number 9. Another way to help is to advocate for international intervention by encouraging the international community to address issues like gang violence, political instability, and economic collapse through diplomacy or peacekeeping missions. Number 10. For those inclined, praying and or providing spiritual or moral support can also uplift Haitian communities. By focusing on these actions, individuals outside of Haiti can play a significant role in alleviating the crisis. When it comes to the ongoing crisis in Haiti, things are shifting quickly. That's why it is very important for each of us to do our own research, stay informed, open our minds to the world beyond us, step out of our comfort zones, and understand that no matter where we are, we can help. We can spread awareness, offer a better life to those with fewer opportunities, and give hope to those who've lost it. We truly can make a difference. For a long time, I asked myself how I could help, and I soon realized that it starts by speaking up, by denouncing corruption, and sharing my thoughts with the world. That's what led me to create this documentary. Haiti is, unfortunately, one of many countries that the media overlooks, that people don't talk about enough, and that other governments often forget. It's your responsibility not to turn a blind eye to what's happening on the planet you call home. Keep your eyes open on all those countries, their cultures and languages. Keep your eyes open on their reality. And today, I'm asking you to keep your eyes open on Haiti.